you think about the history of big fights, like Chavez filling up the Aztec Stadium with 130,000 people. You think about Dodger Stadium with Davey Moore, and Yankee Stadium with Marciano and Joe Louis. At the Astrodome you had Ali versus Buster Mathis. I really am happy, and it makes me glad that we found a special home for this type of fight. And at this moment, I would like to introduce to you the man behind it. He is the Senior Vice President of Business Operations for not only a great businessman, he is not only a passionate fan of boxing and understands the fight game,
I'll whoop your head, boy!
But he's also not only a fighter himself, laced up the gloves, and actually a good fighter, but is a fighter who understands what we need to do as a boxing community and bring you the best fights that the fans can watch. So let me introduce to you Curtis 50 Cent Jackson.
Y'all making me nervous. First, I'd like to start by thanking Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions, Peter Nelson, the HBO, for making this happen. It's just a pleasure to be out here in Houston. It's a pleasure to be here to announce one of the most anticipated sporting events for this year. Hands down, it'll definitely be that between Canelo Alvarez and James Kirkland. It'll be something exciting for everyone to remember. James Kirkland, James Mandingo Warrior Kirkland. He's a powerful fighter, his intense aggressive style has accounted for 28 knockouts in his 14-year professional career, and he'll get a chance to see some more action like that come May 9th. So what I'd like to do now is I'd like to introduce you to a man that's been preparing them for the May 9th event. They call him the Punisher. Baby McClendon.
No and Wolf.
What up, Houston? God is good. All the time.
All the time.
I'm here to represent James's team. GT, Gerald Tucker, from Las Vegas. He was a 1996 Olympic alternate, a 1999 Pan American gold medalist. As a pro, I'm getting to that. As a pro, he's 5-0, free by knockout. And now he's training from out of Las Vegas. Where you at, GT?
All right, GT.
GT's right there. James' head trainer is Rick Moronis Jr. from out of San Antonio. He's been training for about 11 years. He's been with some of the best trainers in this boxing arena. Where you at, Rick? Rick is right over there. And everybody's trying to wonder who the hell I am. I'm a bad boy. Nobody can hang with me in my training. And James know that. But I'm gonna go ahead, I ain't gonna stay long. I'm gonna talk about James. I've been knowing James since he was 16 years old when he was with Lou Duva. Lou Duva had 7 boxers that came and trained with me in San Antonio, and out of all those boxers, James was the one who stuck out the most as a power fighter. But I'm gonna tell you this right now, James been busting his ass every day.
Look like it.
Every day, in the gym, going to the boxing gym. Everybody saying he's overweight, he's doing that. But when you come train with the Punisher, it ain't gonna be nothing else but we're gonna whoop some ass.
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you this before I go, Houston. Let me tell you this before I go, Houston. Everybody always say he's a pit bull. Hey, I can do all you want. You can do all you want. But let me tell you this. One minute. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Let me tell you this. Hold on. Hold on. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Houston, we got a problem on May the 9th. Because the beast is going to be loose.
Hold up.
Thank you very much. He's a fighter. He's a fighter who is explosive. He's a fighter with punching power, not only one hand, but he can really punch with the right hand also. He has victories over 14 years of his career. 28 of his victories have been by the way of knockout. If anybody saw the fight with him against Angulo,
Man.
where he surprised and shocked a lot of people, well, that's what this next fighter is all about. Explosiveness, power, determination, a fighter who doesn't know how to take a step back. That's the type of fight that we're going to get here in Houston, May 9th. So let me introduce to you from Austin, Texas, with a record of 32-1, 28 knockouts, James Mandingo Warrior Kirkland.
Foremost, I want to give a chance to thank God, because without Him, none of this is possible. And the same thing, I want to thank Golden Boy Championship Boxing, SMS 50 Cent, Golden Boy Promotion. Thank you, and his team, for giving me the opportunity to make a difference. I want to tell everybody, my friends and family that understands boxing, understand what it's going to take to beat an Alvarez. I know with determination, sacrifice, and true will that I can overcome everything. I know that this fight is going to be with Canelo count one, with my count one. Action. 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 So I plan to give it to my friends, family, and the people that come out to support boxing what they want. They want a true heart-to-heart fight, battle, blood, sweat, and tears in the ring, all the way to the finish line. So at the end of the day, man, this is what I came to do. The proof is in the pudding, so I don't have to say what I'm going to do or what Canelo's going to do. But let's make history, baby.
Thank you very much, James. ¿Están listos para Team Canelo? First off, let me introduce to you the head trainer for Canelo Alvarez. Les quiero presentar el entrenador de Canelo Alvarez, Eddie Reynoso. Eddie. Buenas tardes a todos los aquí presentes. Mucho gusto ver a tanto mexicano.
Good afternoon. I'm very happy to see many Mexicans here.
Pues más que nada invitarlos el día 9 de mayo que vengan aquí a la pelea. Es una pelea muy dura.
I want to invite everybody here May 9th to see this tremendous fight. It's going to be a tough fight.
James Kirkland es un peleador fuerte que es capaz de acabar una pelea de un solo golpe.
James Kirkland is a tough fighter, very strong. He can end the fight with one punch.
Por lo mismo ya tenemos 2 meses entrenando fuerte, nos quedan otras 10 semanas para llegar a lo mejor que se pueda.
We've been training for this fight 2 months already. We have a little bit more to go.
Así es que los invitamos para que vengan a gritar Canelo, Canelo en esos días de fiesta para todos los mexicanos.
So we want to invite you guys to come over and to be yelling Canelo, Canelo on May 9th.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you.
Next, I would like to introduce to you the man who manages him and trains him as well. He is Jose Chepo Reynoso.
¡Ese Chepo!
Buenas tardes, Houston.
¡Viva México,
Viva México.
Primero que nada, felicitarlos porque qué estadio tan chido, tan bonito tienen, ¿eh? De veras, qué estadio tan hermoso.
First of all, I want to congratulate all of you here. You guys have a beautiful stadium here.
Y enseguida nos felicitamos al equipo de Canelo porque vamos a tener la oportunidad de disfrutar de este estadio, de pelear en este estadio.
And I also want to say to you guys that as part of Team Canelo, we're going to be able to fight in this great stadium.
Bueno, en el boxeo, estilos hacen peleas y los estilos de estos dos grandes guerreros se prestan para que el 9 de mayo ustedes de veras vean una guerra. Porque Kirkland está ahí al centro peleando y Canelo va a estar ahí también peleando.
And like they say in boxing, styles make fights. These two styles are going to be great on May 9th because Kirkland's going to be standing in the middle of the ring and so is Canelo, and they're going to give you guys a war, a great fight.
Acuérdense, mayo es de México, mayo es de los mexicanos y el 9 de mayo vamos a estar gritando ¡Viva México! ¡Viva Canelo! ¡Gracias!
May is the month for the Mexicans. May 9th, everybody's going to be yelling Viva Mexico, Viva Canelo. Thank you.
Gracias, Chepo. Next, he needs no introduction the world over. At the tender age of 24 years old, he has accumulated a record of 44-1 with 31 knockouts. Les quiero presentar campeón de la CMB, campeón de la AMB in the super welterweight division. He's defeated the likes of Angulo, he's defeated the likes of Austin Trout and Lara. Let me introduce to you, para presentarles de Guadalajara, Jalisco, México, Saúl El Canelo Álvarez.
Thank you.
Primero que nada quiero agradecer a toda la gente. Siempre que vengo aquí a Houston me reciben así y la verdad que me siento muy contento.
¡Ya llegó
Muy motivado.
First
La
of all,
primera vez.
first of all, I want to thank all of you fans. Every time I've been here in Houston, you guys always give me a warm welcome. And it's a great feeling. It motivates me and makes me very happy.
Es la primera vez que vengo a pelear, pero tenía muchas ganas de estar aquí con ustedes peleando y estoy ansioso de brindarles esta pelea.
This is the first time I come and fight in Houston, and I've been very anxious to be fighting here, and I'm happy that I'm going to be fighting here.
Kirkland es un gran peleador, es un peleador con mucho poder, un peleador aguerrido, pero todos saben de mi calidad también. También saben que me gusta pelear, me gusta pararme ahí, intercambiar golpes, porque ustedes quieren ver eso, pelea, y pelea van a tener.
What can I say about James Kirkland? James Kirkland is a great fighter. He's a powerful fighter, but I'm also a very good fighter as well, and I know that it's going to be a great fight, and you guys want to see a war, you're going to get a war.
Estoy muy agradecido con HBO. va a ser mi primera pelea aquí después de varios años.
I'm very gracious with HBO. I want to thank them for everything. It's my first fight back.
Muy contento de hacer equipo con Golden Boy también para traerle las mejores peleas, porque yo quiero pelear con los mejores. Siempre trato de hacer las mejores peleas porque ustedes se merecen eso, las mejores.
I'm very happy to be with Golden Boy. I'm very happy to bring you guys the best fights because you, the fans, deserve that. You guys deserve the best fights.
Gracias a todos y nos vemos el 9 de mayo.
Thank you, everybody. We'll see you May 9th.
Gracias, Houston. Thank you very much, Houston. This concludes the press conference. We are now going to pose the fighters for pictures, and we will see you May 9th. Tickets are still available. They will be going fast, so we urge you to buy your ticket soon. So thank you very much, Houston, and we'll see you May 9th. Gracias.